The man, the myth, the legend is finally getting an EZA. I think when Super Saiyan, when AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku actually got an EZA, I think it was in 2018, everyone wanted this man to get an EZA next. That's what it feels like. I mean, he's been #1 most wanted on the EZA list for a long time. I know people have been talking about this guy for a long time, and he is finally getting his EZA. So if you guys are new to the channel and you don't know, every single time an EZA is announced, I like to go and tweak a little bit of the information, make some different possible EZA scenarios for this guy, what I would like to see, and all that good stuff. Now, in the comment section below, I would enjoy or appreciate it if you guys let me know if you agree, if you disagree, what you would change, what you would add, all that good stuff, okay? I did make 3 different possible EZA scenarios for this guy. And so before we hop into the first one, I do want to say, at the end of the video, I'm going to go through who he can link up the best with, just for some team building. So if you want to stick around for that, make sure to do so. Let's hop in, alright? So before he actually gets his EZA, his leader skill is all types key 3, and HP attack and defense plus 50%. Honestly, at the time, very strong leader skill. Super attack causes immense damage to enemy and lowers attack and defense. Pretty solid. Passive skill, attack plus 50,000. And defense plus 20,000 when facing 2 or less enemies. So if you are facing 3 or more enemies, you don't have anything from your passive, which sucks. Okay, you know he's on Pure Saiyan's Time Travelers, Goku's family, and then his links, same lineage, same warrior race, brutal beatdown, berserker, over 9,000, prepare for battle and fierce battle. Just from his link set alone, you should kind of guess right who he links up the best with. But let's hop into the first possible EZA scenario. So his leader skill will jump up to all types key 4. And 77% to all stats. Now, I did 77%. Honestly, it's not the craziest buff, but let's say this EZA was pretty easy. This is a very solid, option for newer players in the game. Super attack raises attack and defense infinitely. You guys know I love infinite stacking. Causes immense damage to enemy and greatly lowers attack and defense. So a little bit better than his just lowering attack and defense here. Passive skill, key 3. And attack and defense plus 77% at the start of turn is what I decided to give him. That way he's going to be defending and attacking. His attack stat is going to be pretty solid, and his defensive abilities are going to be pretty solid as well. Key 3, an attack plus 77% and high chance to dodge when facing only 1 enemy. Defense plus 77% and high chance to crit when facing 2 or more enemies. Time Traveler category allies key 3 and attack and defense plus 33%. So it's a very solid, support type ability for time travelers. I mean, looking at Bardock here, it doesn't seem like he's gonna support Pure Saiyan or Goku's family to me. So time travelers is what I went with. Also, if you guys notice, when he's facing either 1 enemy or 2 or more, I made it so that he's getting attack and defense, but not directly, right? So when he's facing 1 enemy, he gets attack immediately, but he has a really strong defensive ability where he has a high chance to dodge, 50% chance to dodge, which is going to be very solid. Now, when he's facing 2 or more enemies, he has a really strong defensive stat at the start of turn, defense plus 77%, but he has a really nice attack ability where he's going to have a high chance to crit. So I kind of made it so if you're facing, because sometimes you're gonna run this guy like in a Goku event or Super Battle Road. I mean, I don't know how well this guy would do in Super Battle Road, but just in case, right? You never know. I wanted to make it so that even if you're facing 1 enemy or 2 or more enemies, building off of his passive here, you still have a good attack ability or a defensive ability on top of an attack or defensive buff. Okay, so that's what I went with this guy. Now, my second possible EZA scenario that I made up is all types key 3 and 90% to all stats. A little bit better than the other one, of course. Oh, actually, well, it depends on what you prioritize, right? 77% is obviously a lot less than 90%, only 13%, but you do get 1 less key. So, super attack raises attack and defense by 60% for 3 turns, causes immense damage to enemy and lowers attack and defense. Now, I'm letting you guys know right now, this guy is going to hit very, very, very hard under certain circumstances. All right, so passive skill, defense plus 100% at the start of turn. When you mix this with his defense by 60% for 3 turns on a super attack, it's going to be very strong defensively, right? Key plus 1 up to 6, and attack plus 30% up to 180% with each attack received. So yes, mix this, just his first part of his passive, with the fact that he's raising attack by 60% for 3 turns. He's going to be hitting pretty hard, right? Attack plus 30% when Toa or Mira are on the same team. Now remember, Toa and Mira are the one behind the time breaker stuff, the whole mask stuff. Also, Toa and Mira are also getting awakenings. Is it awakenings or EZA? Or both? I don't know. But also getting awakenings over on JP. So they could introduce an ability like this. Ki plus 5 and attack plus 30%, as well as a guaranteed chance to perform a critical hit when both Toa and Mira are on rotation. So you're going to have a rotation where both are there for this guy to activate this. So like I said, under very specific certain circumstances is this guy going to be hitting absolutely crazy. But let's say you were to have everything active here. This guy gets defense plus 160%. Okay, attack plus 180%. Plus 30% is 210%, plus 30% is 240%, plus 60% on super attack is more than 300% attack. And guaranteed chance to crit is he's going to be disgusting. But again, this last part of his passive is only available when you have both on rotation, which isn't going to happen all that often, as long as you have to keep one on rotation and the other one floating, right? So that every time they do come on rotation, he activates that ability and he's going to be hitting very, very, very hard. So let me know what you guys think about this concept right here. Let's move on to my last one. And this one I deem to be really good for Super Battle Road. So let's hop in. So leader skill, all types, key 3, 130% to all stats. This guy is designed to run both of him. Like, you need to run him as your lead and him as a friend lead, okay? Super attack, cause immense damage to enemy and massively lowers attack and defense. It can definitely happen, alright? Passive skill, attack and defense plus 50% out the start of turn. All enemies attack and defense minus 50% for the first 2 turns from first appearance. So, like I said, if you're running 2 of these guys and both of them end up on the rotation, the enemies are not hitting hard and the enemies are not defending that well either. So if you have a really strong attacker in that turn as well, you're going to be doing a lot of damage and you're not going to be taking as much either, right? Attack and defense plus 30% and great chance to dodge when in the first slot. Attack and defense plus 50% when in the second slot. Attack and defense plus 70% and great chance to crit when in the third slot. Now, it's designed to keep him in the first slot. He does get a little bit of attack and defense, right? Just a little bit. But his great chance to dodge, 70% chance to dodge in the first slot, is going to be very, very, very strong. Okay. Now, if you rotate him out, he does get attack and defense plus 70% in that slot anyways, and a high chance, or not high chance, a 70% chance to crit, which is very solid as well. Now, chance to crit plus 30% for all allies when facing 2 or more enemies. Again, built for Super Battle Road or Extreme Super Battle Road. So, giving all enemies a 30% chance to crit, I mean, depending on who you run this guy with, that's going to be a very, very strong ability, especially if you, let's say you ran this guy with physical Vegito, which you wouldn't, but let's say you would, right? Let's say you did. It'll get to a point where, because he's on time challenge, right? So it'll get to a point where, I mean, you possibly, let's say if you have him Rainbow and you gave him all crit, and the additional 30% chance to crit, all those attacks he's going to be doing, dude, and counters, it's going to be disgusting, right? So, that ability alone is very strong, and I wanted to make this guy very good, specifically for Super Battle or Extreme Super Battle, because I know a lot of people need help for that, especially with Extreme Tech, right? So, that's what I went with my third possible scenario for his EZA. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Again, what would you change? What would you add? Do you like a different ability that you should put somewhere else? What would you do? Now, before we end today's video, I do want to say that with his link, Same Lineage, Same Warrior Race, Brutal Beatdown, Berserker, over 9,000, Prepare for Battle, and Fierce Battle, he's going to link up pretty well with some Broly units, right? So if we go to L or S tier Broly, they're sharing Same Warrior Race, Same Lineage, Berserker, Prepare for Battle, and Fierce Battle. So attack plus 20%, key 2 and attack and defense plus 5%. Attack plus 30% when HP is 50% or less. Dude, if Berserker is active with this guy right here getting 300-something% attack, Like it's over. I'm telling you right now, it's over. Like, that guy is extremely strong. I'm thinking about whether I should have made him that strong, but it is what it is. It is very specific though. Like, okay, so the trunks in my, the AGL trunks in my, they hit Goku Black and Zamasu for like 8 million each. Like every time that, because he has a guaranteed chance to crit as well, right? So he's very strong, but it's very, very, very limited, of course. So same with this Broly, and same with like the AGL Wrathful Broly, the LR Physical Broly. Well, actually, since Chila and Lemma are there, I don't think, maybe like the earlier stages, like the SSR or TUR of LR Physical Broly, like the Broly trio, if that makes sense. I think Broly and Paragus are going to be the same way, but when they share same warrior race, same lineage, Berserker, Fierce Battle, and Prepare for Battle. So again, pretty solid linking option as well. He's also going to link up pretty solid with this TEQ Raditz, right? So this guy is also on Goku's family and Pure Saiyans. I mean, you're going to want to run this guy with Time Travelers as well, but he doesn't link up too well with any Time Travelers units as of right now. So, but this guy, again, they do share same warrior race, same lineage, Brutal Beatdown, Prepare for Battle, and Fierce Battle. So let me know what you guys think. Are you excited for this guy's EZA? Yes or no? I am very excited. I think I only have like one copy of this guy sitting at SA1. So by the time he does come out to Global, you can rest assured that I will have him SA maxed out. Hopefully I'll feed in some dupes. Hopefully I pull some dupes. Until then, when he comes out on Global, I have absolutely no idea, but I do know that, well, actually, I mean, his EZA should come out when either Heroes drops or Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta drops, but that's besides the point. He's coming out on JP on the 5th of November, so stay tuned if you guys enjoyed today's video. Hit that like button, subscribe if you are new, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.